Hi everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to Tea Talks. I don't even know what episode it is. It's been a few. Special guest again this week.
As requested, I have returned. Yeah.
Yeah. Wanting to rename it.
Sammy Talks,
Yeah.
featuring Teed.
Yeah. But anyway, we are in the car. We are in a line. We've waited an hour and 15 minutes so far. They told us...
Haven't moved much.
Yeah, haven't moved much. We still feel like we're at the end of the line because every other smart person is turning around and leaving. But
We're getting our 5-day COVID test.
if you know me, you know I'm not a rule breaker. So
Me neither.
unlike other people in the car, but I'm boss today. So we need to get our COVID test. They've told us, I think it will be like a 2.5 hour wait. So we got a bit of time and we figured it may eat into our tea talk time later today. So here we are.
And luckily enough, I was here.
Yeah. So we've got Sammy's bag and we've hoiked the phone up against the bag on the dashboard. There may be intermittent stops for me to move forward in the line, but usually, the line doesn't move. It only moves every 15 or so minutes. So yeah, I might be able to discreetly do that while I'm still talking to you without my glasses on. Anyway, we'll see how we go. So how's your week been, Sammy, up in Queensland?
Bloody hot.
Yes, bloody hot.
But really lovely.
Yeah.
But hot.
Yeah. It's been so hot this week. I've been really agitated by the heat. Really agitated. I don't know if that's I'm not normally like that. But yeah, I've just been really agitated this week by that. And I've been trying to go down to the pool and just getting in and cooling down and then staying in my swimmers.
This week you've developed a bit of a penguin walk. Which, yeah.
Like this. Yeah. My walking has definitely deteriorated this week. And we can blame it on the heat, but however, I've noticed that when things get worse, they don't tend to improve even when it gets cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other thing that happened this week was the wheelchair arrived. So it's all very well to say that you're fine with a wheelchair, but it's actually, it is confronting, but it's probably more confronting the fact that I actually know I need it. And when I sit in it, I think, oh my God, this is so much easier. So we think we might take it for a spin this afternoon, just down to Harbour Town.
Yeah.
And I've told Sammy, if it's too confronting, just chuck me in the river on the way back.
Which I won't be doing.
Put me out of my misery. And just wheel me off over the bridge.
Yeah.
Anyway. I think it'll be...
And I asked the lady from MND
Association. First question.
First question off the bat, which is what everyone's wondering, was can I bedazzle it? The answer was kind of no.
Thank goodness, because I'm not a bedazzled kind of girl.
But I can be creative with it. She said I can add ribbons, which I'm thinking we could get ribbons to coordinate your outfit.
No.
It's an accessory.
No, I didn't even really tap into that conversation because I was like, we're not bedazzling it. No. Anyway, we've got the wheelchair. I don't need to feel any more special in the wheelchair than what I already do. Yesterday we had Hayley, and Hayley enjoyed being wheeled around on the balcony. Max enjoyed telling me that my apartment was not really wheelchair friendly. Sammy had a bit of a go in it. I think Ebony maybe had a go in it. I'm not sure. Everyone had a go in it except for me. So,
I couldn't resist it.
I did sit in it though. I did sit in it for a little bit. Hang on. No, leave it there. Leave it there.
I'm just holding it.
We're only going a little bit. Whoop. We're good. This technically isn't road. It's a car park, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not breaking any laws.
Yeah. We're good. Get back in the picture.
No, I'm just holding it, ma'am. Goodness gracious me.
Ooh, we're moving a bit. This week has, my symptoms have probably gotten a fair bit worse.
I would say so.
Yeah, my breathing is bad.
But I'm also thinking, is that just because you're kind of catching up from a hectic week in Melbourne?
Yeah.
Or is that just like, is that just how fast it's deteriorating?
I think it's how fast it's... I mean, I definitely have been really fatigued, like super fatigued. Haven't really recovered from Melbourne. But at the same time, there's things like we went out for dinner last night and I had trouble even eating a freaking pizza. Like, I was trying to pick it up, but because these 3 fingers don't work, I couldn't pick it up. So then I had to get my knife and shove it under one end and try and hold it this way and eat it, which was very unladylike. So I thought, look, you know what? I'm just going to cut it up. But I couldn't do that either because it wasn't strong enough to cut it. So I did manage to get through it, but that'll be the last time I'll order pizza. That's gone. I tried to get my phone. So I haven't been taking a bag because the bag is too heavy for me. Like, it feels very heavy on my shoulder. So I just have been throwing my phone in my back pocket in my shorts. But then I couldn't get my phone out of my back pocket last night to get them out of the shorts. So that's gotten worse. Like, I haven't done PT this week or last week. And that's usually where I notice, but this week I've noticed getting dressed is really difficult. I can't, like, I've picked dresses because they're easier for me to get in and out of, but getting anything over my head now is hard. I can't tie my head up. Well, look at this. Who do I look like? When we sit down at the coffee shop, Sammy waits to tell me I look like
Cindy Lou from The Grinch, which isn't that isn't shade. Cindy Lou is cute.
But I was like, this is the fixed version. I tried to fix it, and this is the best I could do. But it's so freaking hot. I need to have my hair up, so I can't tie my hair up. It's pretty shit, actually. Like, this week, I was thinking about, like, even, like, I can still drive, but shutting my door, like, reaching out and being able to pull my door shut. Sammy's helping me with that. I don't think I'll be able to probably drive for much longer. I don't know, maybe. I'm kind of thinking, this is the sorts of conversations I'm having. I'm saying to Sammy, if I get to where I can't drink like my water, can you please just note that I need to drink a lot of water or I feel sick? Because I think, what happens if I can't talk and I'm lying there feeling sick because I'm dehydrated and no one thinks to give me any water?
Well, it's on record now.
Yeah, someone will remember, because Sammy has ADHD, you'll forget. Yeah, with someone will remember.
I'll do my best not to forget, but it's very possible that I may.
Yeah, and like, you've had to really help me a lot with dressing.
Which I'm happy to do. That doesn't take long at all. It's fine.
Yeah, dressing. What else have you had to help me with? Well, I can't make the bed. I haven't been able to make the bed. Putting my shoes on, making the bed. Yeah, I don't make the bed because I can't.
Yeah.
But I'm like, sheets need to be done every week, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so that was good. Sammy did that for me. My cleaner can do that for me too, but I only get her every 2 weeks. So breathing is particularly bad. I noticed, like, it's getting a lot worse. Today I'm just sitting in the car and I just, like, am really trying hard to, like, I'm having to work at breathing.
The breathing when you're sleeping can be a bit different, which is kind of what I've assessed. The other night, Mum was like when breathing, and then actually it's funny, but it's not funny. She goes I'm like, oh, she's dead. So I go, Mum. She goes, what? I go, oh, never mind, darling. That's okay. Go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, symptoms are getting worse. Really, probably in my face a bit, and a little bit depressing, I think.
What's in my face at the moment is, well, like last night I said, this, like, could be Mum's last Christmas. And Ebony said, my sister, said, oh, it probably would be.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I think if you look at how quickly my breathing is not good, and that's probably the thing that needs to stay.
I think in my head, I'm still waiting for the doctor to call and be like, oh, lol, we made a mistake.
Yeah. But I think I've seen moments where you're like, shit.
Yeah.
This week. Like, this week more than last week, because last week it wasn't really a normal environment. Like, I was doing too much, and and we were moving, and it was just like, but here you've seen me in my setting, doing my everyday stuff,
which is a lot different to what your everyday stuff was when I last came down. Like, you were never home.
Yeah, and now I'm just like, I go out once a day, and I really can't manage. Like, I know once I come home, I will not be able to go out again. Some days I don't go out. Like, it's been a couple of days where I've just stayed at home.
Which is just unlike you, I guess.
Yeah, it is. It is very unlike me. But I'm the other thing that's different for me is, like, you would never see me on here without my makeup. Like, at least, I mean, I don't leave the house without eyebrows unless I'm going to the gym. So at a bare minimum, the eyebrows and mascara would be on. But I don't have the energy to do that.
But you need to start telling me.
Yeah,
I can do those things for you.
I know, but I don't even have the energy for someone else to do it for me. I don't. Yeah.
She keeps trying to do things where it's like, it literally would take 3 seconds for her to just call out and, like, I'd be there.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like, you know, you don't want somebody doing things for you. But at the end of the day, you've got to realise that you actually can't do some of these things.
But I don't think to get someone to help me, because I've always just had to kind of do things myself. And with Sammy being here, I've only worn the Velcro bra once. I've worn proper bra, which makes me feel better.
She's got the girls out.
So she's had to do my bra up every day. She had to pull my shorts up for me this morning because I couldn't get them up. Like, the dressing stuff is really real. Like, I can't actually do it on my own anymore. And yeah, Steph's like, don't worry, I'm on the way. So she'll be here soon, and we're going to move a little bit, but I reckon I can do it without you even noticing if I didn't tell you. Do you get insurance if you hit somebody in the COVID line while filming a...
Well, if that happens, the video is deleted.
Oh my god. Like, what are they going to do? Like...
What are they going to do? Can we put you in jail?
Yeah, like, I'm just like, I've got a license with full points on it. Anyone needs help, just hit them at me. You know me, I wouldn't do that. I'm such a goody. But, like, that's the sort of stuff we joke about. And we're really trying to joke about things to kind of get through it, because that's probably how we are getting through it. But
like when Mum was buying a microwave the other day.
Oh, yeah, my microwave... kept overheating, and, like, because I'm having a lot of frozen meals and having to heat things up, like, it was just shitting me. So, and it's probably one of the things that's from my past, like, you know, secondhand $50, bought it 5 years ago for probably $50, and it's lasted all that time. But I bought a black one to match my fridge. But
what was funny was the lady turns to Mum and goes, she goes, and would you like to pay an extra, however much it was, for a 3-year warranty? And Mum and I both go,
no thanks. That'll be someone else's problem.
Yeah, 3-year warranty's not needed. We'll just stick with the standard warranty.
Oh dear.
Oh my god, but that was, like, it's good that we're joking about it, because if we weren't joking about it, we'd be crying about it.
Yeah, and I feel like today I could cry, but that's because I am low on my happy pills, and I missed them for a couple of days, and, you know, there's starting to be some emotion come up, so we just need to push that shit down.
Don't cry out loud.
And take a tablet. Well, I did take a tablet today, and our next stop after this COVID line is the pharmacy.
And then nails?
Oh, we need to get our nails done too. Yeah, we're gonna, and I'm seeing Foot Guy this afternoon as well, so he will make me laugh, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah.
My legs are really sore, like my calves, the muscles in my calves are really tight, super tight. And I think, the physio massaged them for me the other day, and he said he could feel like they're really very tight. And the reason for that is that my other muscles in my legs are gone, probably, more correctly. And so my calves are having to work extra hard. So, yeah, like my hands are worse, my legs are worse, my feet are worse. Like I don't have this kind of movement as much as what I did have. I can feel that. I like, seriously, the penguin walk is a thing. And when I sat in the wheelchair, it did actually feel, I was sitting down, and I could imagine like going to the shops and stuff and just being pushed around, and how much more comfortable that will be. And the physio did say to me to make me kind of think about it a bit more, because he saw me walk in and he was like, oh, last time we were talking a bit about a wheelchair. How's that progressing? And I was like, well, she's dropping it off tomorrow. And he's like, oh, that's good. That's good. But he did say you need to think about it in terms of, like, if you go to the shops now, or you go anywhere now, can you look at the camera? Stop getting distracted. That if you go out for the day now, instead of lasting half an hour, you probably last three hours or longer. You last as long as you want it. I'm sitting down. But what you need to consider is, like, the next day you won't be as fatigued. Because look how fatigued I was after last week and doing like a lot of stuff.
Still recovering.
Like, I'm still recovering. It's taken like 4 or 5 days and I still have not got my energy back. So that's what we probably need to be thinking about. I just think the first time I get in that chair, it's going to be a bit confronting. Are you right?
Sorry, just yawning.
Am I boring you?
No, you're not boring me, ma'am. I just yawned.
Do you want me to pat you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, so I just need to think about it like that. Like, if I want to be doing things, then that's what I need to do to preserve some
I think
energy.
you just need to get over the initial, like the first one, and then I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's hard. I remember when I took Jack, my eldest boy, Jack, and he was in a wheelchair. But I remember when he was like maybe 3 or 4 and we had to do that first fitting for a wheelchair, and how much of a meltdown I had when I came home from that. And that wasn't even me in the wheelchair, like that was Jack in the wheelchair, and seeing him in the wheelchair, it really, it really upset me. Just like, I feel like I might be getting leaking eyes now.
Leaking eyes or crying?
Crying.
Which is okay, ma'am.
Yeah. It's full on. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, so anyway, let's just suppress.
But you can, mum.
Yeah, I know. It's not good.
I think the wheelchair has been really confronting for you.
Yeah. And I feel like shit this week. Like, I have no energy. Yeah. And I feel like shit. Because I don't have any energy. And I haven't... Not that the Christmas shopping bothers me, because, like I was saying to Sammy before, if you go back and look at my Facebook, there's a pattern of behaviour where I say that's what Christmas Eve is for. Christmas shopping. But Lisa, my sister in Bundaberg, the other day, she's like, I needed to get a couple of presents for people for Christmas Day, and she's like, you want me to get it? And I was like, no. And then I was like, why am I saying no? Yes, I do want you to get it because that's going to make it easier. So, like, I couldn't even buy Christmas presents. Then I just transferred her some money, and next morning by 6:30 a.m. she'd been to Bunnings. She bought everything we need. So she'd done that for me, and I don't know, like I don't even know. I don't even think it's that I can't do things. It's more that I don't know. People are doing things for me, and I'm just not used to that. Not used to people doing things for me because I've been so guarded in letting anyone help me, or with anything in my life. Like since I separated from Dad, that's I've never let anyone. I don't know, I just don't want to be vulnerable, and I don't want to owe anyone anything, or not that I think I owe my sister anything for buying a friggin' Christmas present, but that's also a pattern of my behaviour. That maybe that's why I've got MND, to teach me that I need to let people help me.
I don't think that this is here for a lesson.
Yeah. It's just actually fucked. And I think as I get worse, I can see, like, me having to say to Sammy, can you please make sure that I get enough water if I can't talk? Yeah.
It's like, this is just like the real.
Yeah, and we had like white Snickers, which, you know, I'm an influencer. If you haven't had one, you need to get them. But I had to cut them with fucking scissors to get into it.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even like have the therapeutic thing of like ripping open a chocolate and eating it with my wine, which we did. We had wine and a white Snickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like little things like that, I can't even do that. So many things I can't do, and I think it's just getting real, and I getting flashes of me just lying in a bed and not being able to do anything, and what that's going to be like, not just for me but for the people around me, is it sucks. Anyway. Do we need to stop?
I haven't cried on the internet before now.
Should we do a TikTok? Actually, in other news, like, we did actually do a really good TikTok this week, but it got taken off because it was considered we were bullying the bullier. Because someone said something nasty to Sammy, and Mama Bear just had a bit of a crack back. And we got 10,000, like, what do we get? 10,000 views. In under an hour.
Yeah.
It was going viral, and we're like, this is it, we've made it. So obviously, you know, people were liking what we said. But the person that told Sammy that she would never be a woman like this woman, you know, didn't like it.
No.
Yeah. So she's allowed to bully, but we're not. And we weren't bullying, we were just saying what we thought.
I wasn't bullying. I only read the comment out loud. Mum's the one that called her the C word on TikTok.
She made me angry. Like, you want to watch out when you start attacking my kids. Look out. Yeah. Anyway, we've both cried on the internet now.
It's so embarrassing.
And let me remind you all, life is a delicate balance of the right medication. We clearly have not had enough tablets today. Yeah.
Make it through.
All right.
Alright.
Okay. So, how long we got to wait here? We've still got another hour to wait in the line, but I think, God, what would happen if we stayed on for another hour? Nah, wouldn't be good.
No.
All right.
No.
Okay. How can we end it and say, have a Merry Christmas, everybody?
Have a Merry Christmas, everybody, and a Happy New Year.
Like, honestly, I'm fine.
We're all good, guys.
We're
It was
fine.
just a weak moment.
Yeah. We dropped our guard for like 20 minutes.
Pulls back up.
Straight to the chemist after here. But seriously, thank you to everyone who has, commenting, and we really love. I really love all the interaction and the comments and stuff that you pop under. I really, really love it. It makes my day when that happens, and it gives me something to look forward to do the tea talks. I promise next week we won't be sad sacks.
Oh, we might be.
Oh, I hope not. Can we have the funny Sam and...
Well, we were funny in the beginning, and then
Okay.
you started
I
crying.
wrecked it. Sorry.
And I'm going to start crying when I see you cry.
Oh, I'm sorry. My fault.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Please cry when you need to cry. It's just, yeah.
Anyway, all right. We're going to go. We are looking forward to Christmas. It's going to be lovely. We've got all the family there. Little Hayley, who we're just going to love because she understands what Christmas is this year. She knows Santa is coming on Saturday.
And she knows Kisses tea.
Yeah,
Which is a Christmas tree. She goes, Kisses tea.
And presents. She keeps picking up the presents under our Christmas tree and go, hey, you open this one? Like, no, Hayley, put it back. Like, okay, puts it back. Like, yeah. But she knows what Santa is, and she knows, she knows what the gig is.
Yeah.
So it's going to be brilliant on Christmas Day watching her. I've bought her a keyboard for Christmas
because she is going to be the next pop star.
She's going to be big,
Yeah,
right?
she's gonna
And
be
so
famous.
there's ones that are for 3-year-olds that are like this big, but like she's advanced. So I got her like this big, except my arms can't bloody lift up to show you. I got her a bigger one for 6-year-olds because she's advanced.
She's advanced.
None of this kid shit for her.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and look out, she's going to be famous. So, but she loves music. She's composing songs.
Yeah.
Too Dark. She's got a song called Too Dark.
It's amazing. Yeah. #1 smash hit. You've probably heard it. And then she's got The Sun Is Bright. The Sun Is Bright. The sun is bright, the sun is bright. It's amazing, powerful ballad.
Yes, yeah. So we can't wait to see what becomes of the child prodigy once she gets the right equipment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So we're really looking forward to that. But Christmas is going to be amazing with her, which is just going to make everybody's day happy.
Yeah.
So there's a lot riding on her.
Pretty much.
I hope she's in a good mood.
No,
she will be, and she'll be swimming. She's a good little girl. So yeah, it'll be a lovely day with family around, which will be really nice. So I wish you all a Merry Christmas, and stay tuned for next week. Maybe Sammy back again if you want Sammy back again.
Asking you shall receive.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Signing off. Bye.
Bye, everyone.